So you're thinking about moving to Charleston, South Carolina? Well, today we're looking at West Ashley, a suburb of Charleston, about 5 to 10 minutes, right outside of downtown Charleston. If you love being near the water, having lots to do, having some fun, beautiful homes, then West Ashley might be for you. We're gonna look at some of the different areas of West Ashley, what it has to offer, talk about some of the restaurants and the places to be and see. And if you stick around through the end of the video, I'll even go through a couple of the different neighborhoods at a few different price points. All that in this video and more. Make sure you stick around and let's get started. What's going on, y'all? Hope you're having a great day. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to make sure you're up to date on everything that Charleston has to offer, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to make sure you stay up to date on the current Charleston market. My name is Garrett Linderman. I'm a local realtor. I grew up here and I love Charleston, if you couldn't tell. Every day we get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you looking to make their move to Charleston, and we would love to help you out with that. Whether you're moving in 7 days or 7 months, or you're just Charleston curious, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and even meet us on Zoom. We would love to help you out. All right, so as I talked about in the beginning, we're gonna be going over West Ashley today, a suburb of Charleston, about 5 to 10 minutes from downtown. West Ashley is pretty big, and so we're gonna split this video up into two parts, inside West Ashley and outside West Ashley, and I'm gonna talk more about what that means, but basically, Highway 526 runs through the middle of West Ashley and cuts it in two, and so we refer to West Ashley as inside West Ashley and outside. Today is going to be part one, and we're going to be going over the inside. Right now, I'm near Avondale, which is a little area in West Ashley that has is jam-packed with a lot to do. There's restaurants, some shops. There's a bikeway and a greenway here in West Ashley, and the homes here are gorgeous. There's older homes and there's newer homes. There's a good mix. There's even some new construction that I'm standing by right now. All right, so I'm driving around West Ashley right now. It's got about 84,000 people, about 85,000 people is the population. It's split up into two parts, and you're gonna get a good mix of the new and the old in West Ashley. Inner West Ashley is traditionally gonna have a little bit more of the old. It's more established. There's not as much land to purchase and to develop newer construction. Outside of West Ashley, you're going to have homes that are a little bit more newer and or updated, and there's updated ones in Inner West Ashley as well. But really, outside West Ashley, you're going to get homes that were built in the 2000s. So that's what you can expect out of West Ashley. The few different neighborhoods we're going to look at today are going to range anywhere from the mid to upper 500s to well over $1 million, $2 million. So you're gonna get a good feel today for what homes are available in the area and at what price points. Whether you prefer something in the median price point of Charleston, which is gonna be closer to that $500,000 range, or if you're a luxury client looking for something a little bit nicer, even on the water. So as I said, right now, I'm just driving around this Avondale area, which is a hot spot for people looking to get a quick bite to eat, go to like a wine and cheese spot. You can go for a run or a bike ride on the greenway. You can do all sorts of stuff here in the area, but it's not very large. However, there are several different neighborhoods that are adjacent to the Avondale area that are highly desirable, mainly because you're about 5-ish minutes from getting on the downtown connector and heading to historic downtown Charleston. As well, you're gonna be about 15 to 20 minutes from the nearest beaches, one being Folly Beach, and the other beaches are gonna be about 25-ish minutes, being Sullivan's Island and Isle of Palms. The size of the homes in the neighborhoods adjacent to Avondale are going to be a little bit smaller. There's homes as small as 800 square feet with 2-bed, 1-baths, and additionally, you could find ones that are over 2,000, 3,000 square feet in this area. So it's a good mix, and you never really know what you're going to find when one pops up on the market, but they're all pretty consistent looking in terms of their style, craftsman style or brick ranch, with a brick home or some type of siding, either a wood siding or a vinyl siding. All right, y'all, so right now I am in beautiful Burns Downs neighborhood. This is also adjacent to the Avondale area. You can see in this neighborhood there's a lot of established trees, Look at these beautiful oak trees right here, these Spanish moss trees. And the homes here are just gorgeous. The price points are going to range anywhere from the 500s all the way up to the 800s. And we're also adjacent to the Greenway, which I want to show you guys, because the Greenway is really great if you want to go for a long run or a bike ride. It's a great place to do it. People are running, they're pushing their kids in strollers, they're having fun, bringing their kids along. And this is just a really great neighborhood to be in. I love this one, it's one of my favorites. And yeah, let's go take a look at the Greenway so you can see that. Okay, so here we are on the West Ashley Greenway. You can see there's people walking their dogs and running around. It's just a gorgeous day out. It's like 80 degrees out, I think. And yeah, this goes for miles all the way into Charleston and all the way up West Ashley. So get your long run in here and get your long bike ride in too as well. Just a really great place to be. Let's head to our next spot. I can't wait to show you. All right, so we are at our next location, our next neighborhood, and I'm really excited to share this neighborhood. This is going to be a more luxury neighborhood, definitely on the top end of West Ashley, probably your top neighborhood in terms of price point and just overall appeal for where it's at. We are in the Crescent. The median price point for this neighborhood is going to be around $3.5 million. Starting point is going to be just over $2 million. And really, you're going to need to venture into that $3 million plus range to get something in here that you like, that's fixed up. Very well established neighborhood, beautiful, grand homes, even homes right on the water, right on the Wappoo Cut that leads to right near the downtown peninsula, as well as you go the opposite way and you can get out to the Stono River. So really just all around a gorgeous neighborhood. I'm gonna get some shots to show you in here, but it really does not do this neighborhood justice. Think, multiple thousand square feet homes with pools and additional attached dwelling units, multiple garages. There's going to be lots of people on their bikes and walking their dogs, and just a very friendly neighborhood. This is not a gated neighborhood, actually, believe it or not, but it is off the beaten path where it's kind of hidden. It's kind of tucked away, which is really nice. You don't get a lot of traffic back here. There's no through traffic really. The nearest private school is actually in the back of the neighborhood, which is Portugal. So look into that if you're looking to send your kids to one of the top private schools in the area. And this is it's not a huge neighborhood, to be honest, but there's a lot of well-established trees, Spanish moss trees, and you also have the option to live on the water. But again, these homes do not turn over very often. There's not thousands of homes in this neighborhood. It's not very large by any means, but it is grand, it's beautiful, and if you live in this neighborhood, you are certain to enjoy all that it has to offer. Additionally, the Crescent is right adjacent to what we call the Wappoo Cut boat launch. So you're just a stone's throw away from putting your boat in the water, and you might not have to worry about that if you have one of the homes that is on the water. So just something to note about the Crescent. All right, so here we are at the Wappoo Cut, and yeah, you can see right behind me there's houses right here on Deepwater. In addition, over here we have the Crescent right over here where we just were, and those have available docks where you can just put in your boat, put it right there, and get straight in the water. Also, if you're not living in the Crescent and you can't afford $3.5 million, obviously this is a public boat launch, so you can still come here and put your boat in, and it's just a great spot to get all around Charleston, wherever you're trying to get in your boat, whether towards downtown, towards Folly, towards Johns Island, towards the Stono River. This is pretty much a central location to put in your boat. On another note, you might meet some cool people here. I've met a lot of people that I know, people that I haven't known. I remember one day I was in the spot and a guy came up to me and just started talking to me and my buddy. He said his name was Reverend Spider. Can't make that up, can't make that name up. Reverend Spider, if you're watching this video, shout out to you. He offered us a cigarette. We said no thanks, but never know what you're gonna find here. Walking under the bridge right now. You can see this bridge connects West Ashley and James Island. So if you want to be in James Island or near James Island, just know that you're a stone's throw away and right near the water. There's a really good restaurant called the Crab House right over there. great views because it's on the water. Been there several times. Shout out to the Crab House. They've been there for a long time, so make sure you go check it out. Okay, so that wraps up the Crescent and this boat launch. Now we're gonna go take a look at a little bit more affordable neighborhood. We're gonna go look at Northbridge Terrace and Charlestowne Estates. Those are two right adjacent to one another, and they're actually next to one of my favorite things to do, which is Charlestowne Landing, which is actually right where Charleston first started, at Albemarle Point in 1670. It's really cool. A lot of history. If any history buffs out there, you got to go check out Charlestowne Landing. It's really pretty. You can walk through there, you can run through there. A lot of history. You can go and rent bikes there, ride around, get a tour, go through the museum. We're gonna go check out those neighborhoods right now, as well as some of Charlestowne Landing. The price points at Northbridge Terrace are gonna be closer to the $600,000 range. Again, a little bit closer to the medium price point. I know those are still above the medium price point for West Ashley as a whole, but I'm gonna hit on some more affordable neighborhoods and outside of West Ashley in part 2 of this video, so make sure you watch that video when it comes out. Woo! It's a little hot one today. Not as hot as summertime though. Another thing I forgot to mention is some of the parks nearby Avondale. When I first started, there is a park called Ackerman Park, and Ackerman Park has soccer fields, even a skateboard park. You can go and skateboard there. Now, I will admit the skateboard park is not the best skateboard park we have in Charleston. We actually have another skateboard park called Skate with the letter 8. You need to check that out if you're into skateboarding. Over there in Ackerman Park, you know, they have the West Ashley Farmers Market every single Wednesday. And in addition to that, they have, you know, soccer teams that are playing there. You can go there and play volleyball. A lot going on. Additionally, next to Ackerman Park, right down the road, you have one off of Playground Road where you have baseball fields and you have basketball courts, pickleball, all of that stuff right in the West Ashley area. It's really great. And in and around those areas, you have other restaurants and shopping centers as well. And not far from that, you have the Citadel Mall and the Citadel Mall movie theater. You have Target, you have Costco, Home Depot, Lowe's. You have a hospital right next to Lowe's. All this stuff is in West Ashley. Additionally, you can get pretty much anywhere in Charleston through West Ashley because you have Highway 526, you have 26, which you can get on through West Ashley, and then you can go straight to downtown from West Ashley. So you have 3 major points of transportation in and around West Ashley to get places. And you actually have a fourth I didn't even talk about, is Highway 61, which gets you all the way up to Somerville area. You can get up to Somerville from West Ashley 2 ways. So West Ashley is this hub central to almost everything, and that's really why I like West Ashley. And a lot of it is at a better price point than some of the homes like on James Island or in Mount Pleasant. Now, take your pick. We're going to talk about Mount Pleasant and James Island in other videos. It would take an hour or 2 hour long video to go over everything. That's why we're just focusing on inner West Ashley. But keep that in mind if you're moving to Charleston. There's so much to do here. I grew up here, and I'm still trying to hit up all of the sites and restaurants. There's always a new restaurant popping up. I could go on and on and on about Charleston and how much I love it. I'm sure you don't want to hear me talk that long, but anyway, let's head over to our next destination, which is Northbridge Terrace and Charlestowne Estates. And then again, we're going to look at Charlestowne Landing as well. All right, y'all, we are here in Northbridge Terrace. I'm at actually one of my friend's house. He just purchased. He's going to fix this one up. And yeah, his home's on the water. We have some homes back here on the water. Now, most of the homes are not on the water in Northbridge Terrace. These are going to be, you know, $1 million plus on the water. But I did want to give you an idea of the proximity of where we're at. I don't know if you can see it over there, but that's the Ravenel Bridge right over there. And this is not a deep water dock or creek, but it is tidal, and you know, at high tide or medium tide, you can easily get a boat in and out of here. So the medium price point for Northbridge is going to be right around $650. Charlestowne Estates probably closer to the $550, and then Additionally, we're not going to go look at them today, but there's some adjacent neighborhoods that are across from Charlestowne Estates and Northbridge that are going to be closer to the $450 price point, something a little bit more affordable for someone looking for a first house, you know, a younger professional, not looking to spend, you know, $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 on their first house, but something still pretty affordable for the area. Not sure if you can hear me with that airplane, but you know, there's some additional neighborhoods adjacent to Northbridge and this side of town that are going to be more affordable, but this is going to be the general vicinity. You're like 10 minutes from downtown right here, and you don't have to spend $1 million. You know, you can and be on the water, but you're just a stone's throw away from the water in this neighborhood still at around 600 plus, and you know, Charlestowne Estate's going to be about somewhere in the 500 range. The type of homes in this neighborhood are going to be pretty consistent with what we've seen in West Ashley. Brick ranch homes, 1-story, some 2-story homes. People in this neighborhood have lived here for a long time. We are starting to get some younger families in these types of neighborhoods right now, as people who have lived in these homes for 20, 30 years are now turning over those homes. They're selling them and taking out a bunch of the equity that they gained because they purchased in such a good area. And Charleston has been such a good market to us lately. You know, we have Boeing, Volvo, Mercedes, a lot of these companies are coming to Charleston, and there's a ton of demand in addition to the tourism factor. Charleston is named #1 city, I think, for vacation in the world twice now, which is crazy. I think it was Travel and Leisure that did that. Double check me. But, you know, more and more people are finding out about Charleston, and yeah, it's just a wonderful place to live. Hope you see that too, and hope you guys end up making the move down here. We'd love to help you out. Let's go ahead and check out our next stop, which is going to be Charlestowne Landing. I love this spot, and I think you are too. I'm just driving through towards Charlestowne Landing, and one thing I wanted to point out that I almost forgot was Northbridge Terrace has a pool. They have an optional pool you can join. They have swim races going on, and it's just a blast here in the neighborhood. I mean, you know, I'm seeing kids everywhere on their bikes, and you know, moms walking their kids in the strollers, and people on a run, that sort of thing. So I'm just trying to give you a feel for the neighborhood, what it's like. You'll see that this is pretty common in West Ashley, these types of homes, the brick ranches and established neighborhoods. You know, if you're looking for more of the new construction, that's going to take you up into a different part of the Tri-County area, which we're going to go into in other videos. And if you're wondering where those specific parts are, where the new construction is, drop a comment down below. Ask me any question you guys want. I mean, shoot me a text, call me up, send me an email, whatever. I'll answer your questions as best as I can. But yeah, I love this neighborhood. Let's go check out Charlestowne Landing. All right, y'all, we are here in Charlestowne Landing, the birthplace of Charleston, believe it or not. In 1670, English settlers came here at this point, Albemarle Point to be specific, and they actually have a boat replica in the back that shows off the kind of boat that they would come in on. And this is a hot spot for all of Charleston history. If you want a day where you just want to come and hang out and do something fun, go on a date, you can come here, you can rent bicycles, you can ride around, you can just go for a walk. They also have a zoo here with some animals. It does cost money to enter the park, but it's really not bad at all. You can also get a year pass if you live here in Charleston and want to come here often. I oftentimes run through Charlestowne Landing. It's so beautiful in the morning time, and you can see along the Ashley River across to the Citadel Military College, and you oftentimes get some really beautiful sunrises. You don't want to miss those. There's a lot of beautiful sunrises here in Charleston being on the water. So take into consideration Charlestowne Landing. Maybe you want to live by Charlestowne Landing. Northbridge Terrace and Charlestowne Estates are great neighborhoods to be right next to it, and additionally there's a lot of others within reach as well. Right next to Charlestowne Estates and Northbridge Terrace and Charlestowne Landing, I forgot to mention, is a Publix. Down the road you have a Harris Teeter, you have a Target as well, you have the shopping center in and around Harris Teeter with a Total Wine and gyms. O2 Fitness, if you'll have an O2 Fitness where you're from, is a good gym. They have a Core 4. Inner West Ashley, they have a High-Low Fitness. So, biking, running, fitness classes, grocery stores, movie theaters, just every store you need to live life and do things is right and around central to West Ashley, inner West Ashley. So that's one of the other reasons why I really love this area. All right, so believe it or not, right where we're standing is where we got our engagement photos this year. I got engaged last December, and then we had our photos taken a little while after that, and then we got married on Memorial Weekend, May 27th of this year. I got married, it was amazing. And you know, this is where we took our engagement photos, because look how amazing this is. I'll drop a couple in the video of our photos, and you can see my lovely wife, Mary Frances. And yeah, this is one of our favorite spots to go on dates. We haven't done it in a little while, but we should do it more often because it's right in our back door. So yeah, just another story I wanted to share with y'all. All right, y'all, so we have seen a good general overview of inside West Ashley. We've seen a few different price points, you know, ranging from the 600s, 500s, up to well over $1 million to $3 million, and what you can get for that. We've also seen some parks, attractions where you can ride your bike, go on a run. I talked about some of the shopping centers here in the area as well. You know, there's several schools in the area too, elementary, middle, and high school. You know, you're close to the water, you're close to downtown. There's really a lot to love about West Ashley. Be sure to stay tuned for part 2, which is outside of 526, you know, outer West Ashley, and we're gonna go into depth there. There's some different price points, some more affordability options as well, and you do not wanna miss out on that video. If you got some value from this video, please consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, click that like button as well. If you're moving in 7 days or 7 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or let's go ahead and meet on Zoom. We'd love to help you. My partner Taylor and I and our team get calls every single day from people just like you, and we'd love to help you make your move. Y'all take care, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.